I'm Brandy, and today is Mystery Monday, so I'll be playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Hi, Lobster Princess. Hi, David. How you guys doing? Hope things are going good. Oh, and you had a great morning. Watched your favorite VTuber. Actually, got me into VTubers in the first place. Fearsona. Oh, kind of curious about them. Just searched for more VTubers and hidden ones. You're one of them. Wait, and yeah, how was your morning? Oh, it was pretty good. Thanks for asking. And no, I did not get dream about a giant sour candy jelly bean eating me. I know I have wait, what was that? Wait, what's going on? All right. So we are going to try to save Mr. Delight. I completely forgot his name. Now I am still adjusting volume, so let me know if it's too loud or if it's too quiet. So let's get into it. Now, I believe last time the volume was a bit high, but I'm not certain. Let me know if this is too quiet. Wait, the VTuber I mentioned is a detective who does true crime. Oh, neat. That sounds like fun. Okay. This one. Yes. Ah! I forgot. So we were interrogating Luke and me because he claims to be Master Mystique, but that's his alibi for murder. And the volume is low? Okay. So let me know how that is. And I do not mind raising it further if necessary. And let me know sound effects and music and stuff like that if that is an issue. Okay, so everything should be good. So, I was stealing the urn as Master Mystique, just as I announced I would, okay? Go on. So this photograph is the proof, correct? Indeed it is. Something has to be wrong with it. Okay, still low? Got it. Okay, I am going to crank the volume up. Turn up a bit more. Okay, a bit more? Got it. Alright, let me know how that is. Okay. And the man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask. That's why I am called Master Mystique. But conveniently, that also means that there is no way to tell who this really is. What do you mean? God. Huh. Are you saying that this is not, in fact, Luke at me? That could be, it could be an accomplice dressed up as Master Mystique to create an alibi? Ho-ho! What an interesting idea! I feel like I did this last time, and I screwed up. Are you saying that I, Lone Wolf Luke, had an accomplice? No. Also, hi, Banana Man. How's it going? Wait. Yeah, turn it up more. Okay, even more? Got it. Let me know. This is really weird because it was way too high last time. Okay, I'm gonna try this and let me know how this is. The game volume is kind of quiet. Okay. Thank you. Let me know how it is after that change. Okay, if Luke at me was at KB security during the murder, then Master Mystique in this picture has to be a fake. Then there really was an accomplice. But right now, I have no idea who it was.
I don't have any idea right now either.
Baseless objections are just what that guy wants. There's got to be another way. And I'm going to find it. Awesome. Okay. So, we dealt with that last time. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordy Taylor 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed. There was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Still low, almost there? Okay. On it. You know, actually, let me try in game. Yeah, this should be fine. Perfect. Okay, good. Yay! That guy has gotta be the penguin's son with the nose. Whatever happened, he did it. Yay! Yes, evil is what I am.
Hey, Nick. Isn't there something odd about this? Detective Adme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordy Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona.
You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. So I don't know if there's anything I can put out that works with that. Okay, your status as an ace detective. Oh, okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna make a minor adjustment here. Because it's a little loud. Try. There we go. So he has someone. We got an imposter among us. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Among us? Wait, what's happening? Wait, are you saying he put someone in the vent? Because I believe the vent was mentioned before. Okay, let me know how that is. The sound effects are extremely loud. Okay. An ace detective has acknowledged that he is in fact Master Mystique. Okay, so that doesn't bring up his ace detective, like how important it is to him. So there must be something he's the imposter about. Yes. Okay. Poster stuff, warehouse, sword, photo, blackmail, wallet. He's seeming kind of Yep. Okay, I don't think we have any evidence that kind of suggests look at me's his reputation is really important, and it's odd. Okay, a photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. So is wait, what? So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here? Is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. Surely even you understand by now. Lordy Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice. Come on, think long and hard about that night. The basement warehouse and this picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be here. Isn't there something funny about this picture? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Okay. So what is wrong about the picture? You bet there is? Are you implying that this picture is a fake? Yeah? Sure. You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. And there's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. Oh god. The puddle of, ooze, let's say, perhaps. Very well then. Let's hear what you have to say. What about this photograph did you find funny? Okay. So a couple things. The brooch is missing. But it's about the warehouse. It's not about the individual. This box had paint on it, but the paint could be like on the other side, right? The door is open, which is weird, but I don't know if that's a thing. It could be the amount of suspicious looking liquid. But I think it's the lack of the statue. Did you save? Yes, I did. Present. Oh my god, the music stopped! I did it! The funny part is right here! What? This is a blood stain. Blood! Now this case is getting interesting! Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. That we're dealing with a theft case instead of murder. Not exactly. This stain is actually pink paint. Just paint? And peach colored at that. From blood to peaches. The judge really loves going on his wild tangents. It's hot pink, sir. It's not peach colored. Unless I'm mistaken about peaches. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Ha! Ha! I got you. Can you blame the judge? He's adorable. It's true. Getting nervous? You sweating? Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains? Okay, so I think it's Ami Faye's golden statue. But I could be wrong. So let's hope this is it. Because it was blocking the paint. Okay. The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, the golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains, That's why I put it where you first saw it. Wasn't it the green statue? Oh wait, okay, never mind. Green statue? Wait, I myself was there the night the theft took place and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on the night, then that statue should have been there. I don't think this is very good evidence, because you could literally just pull the statue away and put it back. I think you are correct, maybe. Of course! But when I went there the day after the theft, a statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner. Ow. Also, hi guys, how you doing? Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally? Your Honor, the statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it that distance. Another cup of coffee! Okay, for the start of the stream, he has one new cup of coffee out of the ether. He pulled it out of the ether. So coffee count, here we go. Oh, I was thinking about the green sword and the statue together. Yeah, that's the thing. The sword was damaged, so it's a little weird that we're bringing up the fact that the statue moved, because I just imagined, like, look at me, or whoever was there probably, like, broke the sword and moved the statue. It doesn't really change anything, I don't think, anyway. This is, oops, sorry, hit the mic. In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night?
Can you do it, Dick?
Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it? Hold on, my connection is being weird, so it's buffing the stream on my end. So hold on, I'll try to fix that. Alright. Let me double check as well if everything's kosher in the meantime. Okay, everything seems fine. So let me know. Okay. Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. Now then, who was the one who moved the golden statue on the night of the crime? Who? How am I supposed to know who? What? Okay. Why was the statue moved? Why would you need to move the statue? Okay, so the statue was not in the doorway. But the statue was where the paint was. But why would you move the statue? To create an alibi? Create evidence? Yeah, it's my connection. Being a prick, so I'll be back. Alrighty. Okay. So let's rule out possibilities. It can't be me. Well, it could be. But we'll leave that for later. Mia is dead. The Maya, I'm gonna just assume no. Pearls is too innocent. And kind of tiny. I think she's strong, but I don't know if she's that strong. We're gonna assume Dick Gumshoe has gone rogue. Master Mystique is most likely candidate, I guess? Whoever was there that night. A flashy thief who steals valuable works of arts. Okay, doesn't say anything. Wait, actually, let's go back to the evidence first. Okay. So carried into the basement warehouse the day of the crime, moved again that night. Mystique knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. See, we haven't addressed the fact that he said he got bonked on the back of the head with the sword. And it looks like it's been used to bonk. There's gotta be something. What is that name? Wait, which name? I think saying Luke at me moved it would be a little bit weird, because why would he want to move it unless the box was there behind the statue? But that can't be it either. Ron Delight couldn't be on the scene. Desiree Delight, I don't think so. Adrian Andrews? She wouldn't want it moved because she'd want it to hide the paint. She'd have no reason to move it. Larry wasn't even there, I don't think. Oh god. I don't know! Who was the one that moved the statue? Who would I'm back, and I think I got it fixed. Nice. Okay. I can't even... Why would anyone want to move it? What did I miss? So we're trying to figure out who was the one that moved the golden statue on the night of the crime. But the issue is... Okay, so Phoenix says... The hint is, why would someone want to move that statue? And it wouldn't be like an easy... It wouldn't be easy to move. So why would someone push it that far? Are you struggling? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know why anyone would want to move the statue. There's no reason to move the statue. Okay, hear me out. Alright, I'm hearing you out. Because Luke at me wouldn't be there because we're accusing him of being elsewhere. So then... Who moved the statue? No one else has motive to move the statue. Maybe because the statue wasn't there before until the day it arrived? Okay, the statue wasn't there before until the day it arrived. Okay, so the day it arrived, it wasn't there in that position, but Adrian Andrews pushed it in front of the paint because she wanted to hide the fact that she spilt paint on the urn. But the weird thing is the statue was moved away from the paint because the murder happened before the statue. Okay, so we're assuming then that Luke at me killed Kane Bullard and then came all the way back to the to the warehouse, dressed up as Master Mystique, pushed the statue for some reason, and then opened the warehouse door? Wait, I don't know who, but... Oh wait, I know who, but won't say. Okay, I appreciate that. Wait, this is my thought on this. Okay. You must do the math. The math?! Oh no. The math? What's the math? Oh god. Okay. The math. Okay, we got a heavy statue on a dolly that was moved by somebody. And we don't know who the alias or the person who's under the mask, which is where I'm confused, because why are we asking who and not why? Oh, jeez. Let's say the statue wasn't there at all and the murder happened before the urn was stolen. The murder happened before it was stolen? Ooh? Okay, wait. So, The statue wasn't there at all, and the murder happened before the urn was stolen. Okay, so if the statue was moved ahead of time, and then the urn was stolen after the killing, maybe? Getting somewhere, hopefully. Okay, so then the urn was stolen after 1, but some tampering was done with the time. So think about it. Okay. So someone moved the statue well before the murder, is what you're saying. But who would want the statue moved? And why would you want it moved? Because, like, the statue doesn't really do anything. Maybe because it wasn't moved at all? It wasn't moved at all. Wait, but the statue was moved. Wait, I'm so confused. Is what I'm getting. Okay, alright. So the issue is the statue was in front of the paint before the urn was stolen, and then after it was away from the paint. So what you're saying is the statue was already pre-moved? It was moved. No false info. Okay. So the statue wasn't there at all. Okay. So if what you're saying is true, then someone moved it before the urn was stolen, but it's not related to the theft. Because then it would be pre-moved and the paint would have been exposed during the crime scene. But why? There's no reason to move it. Except, oh, okay, here's something. Found in the shadow of Ami-Face statue, looks like it was torn off some... Okay, hold on, I got something. I got something! Why would the brooch have fallen off unless you were engaged with the statue? I did have to... Wait, it did have to do with the paint. Oh, crap. The paint. Why? Does someone want to expose the goddamn paint? Who would want to expose the paint? It did. So, okay, so my assumption is whoever is in the Master Mystique costume moved the statue and their brooch was torn off because this was a backup costume. I think, right? But then why would they want to move it to expose the paint? This is so weird. I can't even fathom why. Unless, you know, the urn was already there in the paint. She didn't put it... Okay, so the thing is, Adrian dropped the urn's box 2 weeks ago. She also knocked over paint. The wooden box had the sacred urn in it, has pink paint stains on it. So then she fixed it, broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. Kept out of sight. They wanted the urn! The urn was behind the statue! Okay, I think I'm on it. Okay, wait. Okay, then, wait. Was it before or after? Wait, the true questions. Okay. You know what? Master Mystique. Okay, I'm voting Master Mystique. And because whoever was inside the mask, which is not Luke at me, or it is Luke at me, I don't know, moved the statue because it was there to get the box. But the opening of the warehouse door is really, really weird. Okay. I think. What do you think, Mr. Godot? Oh god, second cup of coffee. This is hurting my brain. It's hurting my brain as well. A man should be able to answer his own questions. That's what I think. Right now, I'm busy trying to come up with 2 answers of my own. I picked Mask to Mystique, or Mask to Mask. Why is coffee black, and why is it bitter? Focus! You're the prosecutor. I need to be drunk for this. Never mind, I'll check. I forgot to go back in the live. Okay. Mr. Wright, to put it simply, you've messed up. What?
What are you doing, Nick? You need to think about why the statue was moved.
The good thing... Okay, the good thing about when everyone chews me out is that it gives me time to think. Oh, God. Alright. It wasn't that. Well, Mr. 8, I hope you're prepared with your answer. Now then, who was it? Okay. I didn't get penalized. Alright. So. I have thoughts. Okay, let's see the photograph again. Okay. Oh, God. Thoughts first. Okay. So the issue is, alright, so if we look at this photograph, Master Mystique has the box in hand, right? And is missing the brooch. And it was mentioned that the brooch was hidden behind the statue, in the shadow of the statue. So my logical understanding is whoever's in this costume moved the statue and then got their brooch ripped off in the process. And got the box from behind the statue because it was hidden there instead of being placed in the warehouse as it was supposed to be. Does this timestamp make sense? It's almost 1. But it's early? Actually, let's check that. So the warehouse camera went off at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. That's approximately 1 a.m. Also, hi Grey Armor, how's it going? Wait, your chat is combining every brain cell together to find the answer, yep. What's wrong with the timestamp? It seems right. It's 2 minutes early. Well, 1 minute early. Also, hi Hixie Pixie, how's it going? It's going good with me, thanks for asking. It goes, with much guilt in a court of law, yeah. I don't get it. So the timestamp suggests that the urn was stolen before that man was killed. It could be a different date. That's true. Since you seem to like Phoenix Wright games, you have also trust in the crossover games? What are the crossover games? It only shows the time, not the date. Okay, so what you're saying is this was triggered on a different day? Professor Layton? Huh. I've heard of Professor Layton, but I haven't tried Professor Layton. Wouldn't mind giving it a go, especially if it's puzzly. But why? Okay. The date, try the time? Wait, what? It has more puzzle... it's more puzzle heavy than Phoenix Wright. Interesting. Okay. I don't... I don't get it. Who moved the statue? Who moved the statue? Why did they move the statue? I feel like... Would Adrian move the statue because she wanted to get the urn from behind the statue? If it wasn't the same day, wouldn't something be different? Okay, if it wasn't the same day, wouldn't something be different? Oh god. What should be different? Oh shoot. God. Unless you know someone moved a statue. Okay, so the thing is... So, wait, are you saying the statue would have been there? If it was on the same day? But because it was moved, it was a different day? I'm so confused. Try the clock. If it's wrong, then I'll be wrong. Wait, the clock? Wait, maybe? Wait, what clock? You had it for a second. Wait, what? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going with my second theory. Adrian moved the goddamn statue. What do you think? Oh god. Third cup of coffee. I'm saying it'd be obviously a different day if someone didn't move the statue. Okay, so it would be a different day if someone didn't move the statue because it would be the day before. And if it was the day after, we wouldn't have the picture. Okay, so it's the same day? Man should be able to answer his own questions. That's what I think. Now I'm busy to come up with... Okay, God. Okay. Yes, I'm aware. I screwed up. So, if it was preemptive, would someone move the statue preemptively? No, I'm saying someone had to move the statue so it wouldn't be obvious it wasn't the same day. Okay. So, the person who stole the urn moved the statue, or who created the picture. I never played this game, so this is new and bringing all my brain cells into this. Yep. Look at me. He moved the statue. Okay. I'm thinking this is it. I can't think of anything else. Oh my god! The one who moved the statue is none other than Look at me. Come now, Sir Lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions. This helps prove that you're Master Mystique. I don't know, like, this doesn't help our case. Wait, yeah, I know, I'm confused. Mr. Wright, what basis do you have for your strange delusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple. However, music stopped. I'm weird. Yeah, I'm confused. This makes no sense. Was this the right? Yeah, I think it was. Why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? The reason for moving the golden statue. Here's where our battle really begins. Did you just guess? Yes, based off of what everyone is saying, this is my best guess. Well, Mr. Wright, what reason did the witness have to move that statue? Reason can be found here in this photograph. Look at me. You pretended to be Master Mystique to create an alibi by showing you were at Lordy Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move the statue. A single fatal flaw? Interesting theory. Please enlighten us. Just where in this picture does this... I don't... The date? There's no date. Here? Oh god. I think I got it. This is so confusing. Also, hi Shaba, how you doing? I'm doing pretty great. Oh, you're doing awesome? That's good. Wait, I see you deleting that message, Banana, but glad you didn't want to spoil it. Wait, what happened? I missed it? Damn it! Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp. What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have been at Lordy Taylor at this time. This is very backward and confusing. Oh, gave the answer. Okay. But what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door? Well, the statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. And it was placed there in order to cover up the paint. Exactly. Look at me had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim. So, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took his picture days before the murder took place. What? Of course, the statue hadn't been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. So, on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme... Oh my god. The statue was there for one day. He already took the picture. And he was like, shit, everything looks different. So he had to move the statue before leaving. Okay, it makes sense, but it hurts my brain. Why did we have to go this way about it? Okay. Wait. Well, Banana, you're lucky I'm kind of drunk because... Wait, what? But now, why did they move it? But I'm working every brain cell I have. Yeah. So I was kind of right. Okay, so the statue wasn't there, and then it was. So then they were like, "Oh shit, I have to do something about this." Yeah. Okay. So on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. I haven't heard that in a while. I'm sorry. Well, why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed where it wasn't supposed to be. There's Pearl hearing this. Oh, I'm sorry. And that is why Look at Me had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make the room match with the way it had been in his photo. Okay. Pearl will swear because of you. Oh, shoot. Order! Order! Mr. Atme, is this true? One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this? What's that? The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime. It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lordy Taylor staff. Order, I'll have a cheeseburger. Yeah. However, the program used to manage the data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. This is... Gah! That took way too much brain power. I think I burnt out whatever cell I had working. Order, Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? 4th cup of coffee? Oh god. Sure, let's hear it. Let's make it more confusing. Please, by all means. Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down. We all did. Never the cheeseburger. Wait. Never has cheeseburgers with chat. I'm sorry. I wish I could send them digitally. My 11th cup. Okay, we're on. Okay, confirmed by Godot. That's his 11th cup of coffee. We're changing the counter to 11. I've promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop. However, the defense has a very good point. A good point? So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points.
I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points.
So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time? And that the statue was moved in order to make it match? That's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied. Okay, which is 12th cup of coffee. Cheeseburgers for you all. Oh, thank you. That is only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe. So easy on the cup. Can never reach their dreams. That's very true. No way. Don't fall for that, Your Honor. 54 copy. Hey, Mr. de Mystique. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions as Master Mystique, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy, so let's hear it. Okay. Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. Okay, new testimony. Let's go. The sacred urn heist. I first received the request from Lordy Taylor about 20 days ago. Okay. The urn was placed in a box, and Zavari. It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. It's not valuable. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At least, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Objection!
That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it?
Yeah, but we will find the hidden truth in the nuggets of new information he gave. I'll be right back, alright. Witness! You sure there are no mistakes this time? Zavari. What the... Well, very well then, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. I'll do it. The Sacred Urn Heist. Okay. You received the request 20 days ago. You were asked to guard the urn by Miss Adrian Andrews, is that right? Indeed. It seemed that they had heard of my Zavarkling reputation. Or your what? I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. You better watch out too, Maya. The urn was placed in a box, and Zavari. It was then sent to the warehouse, okay? Was it ever in the warehouse? You mean this box? Yes. That pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me. Huh. Interesting new tidbit. I was unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Okay. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask Lady Andrews to confirm for you. My security was focused entirely on the entrance to the warehouse. However, look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. Okay. Interesting. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure. Okay. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card.
I guess Mr. Delight didn't take this after all?
Of course. Because Atme knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play for him. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. Okay. Then no one entered the basement warehouse? Unfortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. Okay. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. Okay. And this is the photo that proves that, huh? Unless the date is incorrect. Indeed, to be honest, even if a photo was taken, I didn't think it would matter terribly much.
Hey, Nick? If this photo is a fake, Detective Adme might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken.
That's true. You know, he's been saying that he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and put a bow on it. I need to take a good hard look at the court record. Okay.
Not a lot to go on, is there?
That detective's been covering his tracks. There's only one thing we need to prove in this cross-examination. That he took the photo well before the actual night of the crime.
Alright then. How do we do that?
There's one thing that Atme stated very clearly. That he had never seen the urn before he stole it.
We need to prove that he's lying.
Okay, so we have to prove that he's lying. Okay. What do we got? Okay, so we have the picture of the poster, which shows the urn and shows the mistake, which is it was put back together in the wrong way. But the evidence... Okay. I wonder if there's something he could have said. I will have to check after the break, though. So I will be back in a little bit, and then we'll figure out what the heck to do next. All right, see you in a bit. Alrighty, I am back and ready to continue. Also, hi, Ultra Manager. How you doing? Okay. So, look at me. Said he didn't see the urn before the crime, but it's likely that he stole the urn ahead of time, which means he's probably seen the urn. So the question is, how do we prove this? Oh, and I'm back. What did I miss? We are very confused. That's what you missed. Also, hi, Mr. Swiss Cheese. How's it going? Oh, glad to hear you're doing good. Okay. So, broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box, kept out of sight. So that proves nothing. Ew. Thank you for the welcome back plushie. And also, hi, Kazari, how are you doing? Still learning the ropes? Wait. Oh, still learning the ropes with your work. I see. Hope it's going well. Also, ow. Thank you for the welcome back plushie. Just waking up? Nice. From all the detective work, yeah. The brain is hurting. Okay, so how do we prove this? How do we prove this? So there's the exhibit poster. Is there something he says? Okay. When we pressed on this point... You mean this box? Yes, that pathetic box. The Andrews was especially taken with that urn. And she wouldn't let anyone enter the storeroom, not even me. Interesting new tidbit. I was unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Okay. Wait. He had the most guilty face of all. Wait, no, I swear I didn't. Wait, how many tries do you got? Probably, possibly a lot. Wait, did you know that friction generates heat? I sure forgot about that a few times before touching hot metal. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, hope you're doing alright. Oof. Did he say something, though? You're unable to see it. Sent the card 10 days early. Maybe we should look at that again? Okay, I'll take a look. Save and restart. So you're sure you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. Okay, you may ask Lady Andrews to confirm it for yourself. My security was focused entirely on the entrance. However, I look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. Okay, 10 days. 10 days. So I sent my calling card 10 days. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is without a doubt my calling card. Guess Mr. Delight didn't like this after all. course, because Atme knew about the emblem. Making his card authentic would have been child's play for him. Okay. So what is it about this information? Sent before the heist, the emblem is top secret. Speckled urn. Oh! It's not speckled! Okay! I think I got it. Just must get him for this card. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, the question is... was unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Do I present it here? Probably. Okay. Present! Yes! I have you now! Mr. Atme, if you really are Master Mystique, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Master Mystique had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now, the speckled here surely refers to this pink paint on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true. But so what? Truth be told, there is no way that Master Mystique could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on the urn is actually nothing more than pink stains. Or paint stains. Paint stains? And these stains did not appear... Woo! Until after the urn... Ow! I'd been taken to Lordy Taylor. Thank you. Oh, it's smoking. Wait, what cup is this? 13th cup? I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. So I had to do this. The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. Wow, that's harsh. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. Ugh. You can't be serious. And yet, this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. So wait, she has an error, so it's great to know. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. Maybe you should let your coffee cool a bit more before drinking it. You seem a little overheated, Gato. True. We did it. Maybe? Is this it? Is this all we need? Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Yeah. Alright. That did it. He's broken.
Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose.
Huh? 14th cup? Wait. So y'all did it nice. Yeah. Ha! It's so sad no one has any conviction these days. Conviction, you say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Master Mystique. And now we're calling him a murderer. He's both, though. Kind of. Wait, 28? Wait. The 28th Cub? And now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. What? Excuse me? No way. Don't fall for that too, Your Honor. You say that Look at Me was the one who killed Cain Bullard. Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. I don't know. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you, my merry murderous... Wait. Might you, my merry murderous motive manifest?
Nick, he's getting his second win.
If he prepared an alibi and pointed his crime on Ron Delight, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron Delight. 14 cups is enough caffeine to start having seizures and other toxic effects. Is it? That's concerning. Gotta be careful, yep. Isn't that right, Detective? Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Uh-huh. And how would you know that? Because you set it up! Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were. I'd be honored to, Sir Oldtimer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Okay. So what do we got? Then you gotta set up the motivation. Yep. Motive for murder. I, Look at Me, had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Cain Bullard decided to investigate Master Mystique and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Master Mystique. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Cain Bullard. Truly a tragedy. But if you drink 100 cups of coffee, you move so fast, everything seems still. The power of coffee. Wait. So the victim, Cain Bullard, blackmailed the defendant? Judge, where the heck have you been? Wait, then you gotta set up the motivation. Gotta understand and listen and use your brain cells. Okay. This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwriting test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. Okay. What? Okay. Updated. Very well, Mr. Wright. Begin your cross-examination. Alright. So I'm gonna take... Got this, thank you. Take a second to look at the evidence. So. What do we got? Okay, so we have Cain's list found on the table at the crime scene. So Cain has been putting down monetary, values for each of the items that Master Mystique has stolen in the past. But it was commented that these values were kind of low. But at the same time, Master Mystique, the real one, From his second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters. Actually, let's see something. Okay, so the Tear of Amonin. Was that the first item that was stolen? The gem... Yes, okay, that was the first item stolen, so it is marked in the notebook. Okay, autopsy report. Wait, use your brain, E. This is giving you help. Alright. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Okay, so it doesn't mention Ron at all in the blackmail letter. So it could have literally been given to anybody. Okay, so I think that's it for, like, the important evidence, I guess? Okay. So, no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and King Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they were connected through their work? They were both involved in security. Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with the motive was Mr. Delight. Okay. That's nothing. Okay, Kane Bullard decided to investigate Master Mystique, simply mistook who he was. Go on. Mistook? That's right, mistook. From the Old Norse, mistooka, meaning to take an error. That wasn't what I meant. Just who did the victim mistake Master Mystique to be? Why, the answer is obvious. Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off that guy's face. Press harder. I don't see any point. Press him. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Master Mystique? Don't you already know that? Zavari, take a look at this newspaper. Oh no. Ho-ho! Oh wait, that's the judge. Ho-ho! That's the famous Tear of Amonin, a magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, namely the defendant. The defendant? The victim clearly misread this article and Zavari. He got the wrong impression. The impression that this ugly security guard was in fact Master Mystique. I see. Okay, that's really interesting that you pulled out that specific newspaper. Newspaper is just an alibi. True. Okay. That was an unusually reasonable unusually reasonable deduction. Can't speak. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. You mean this blackmail letter right here. It says bring 50,000. And the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. So that is an answer for this testimony. Maybe for the other? Maybe? Maybe? There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. An addressee. 15? Getting another cup? This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's apartment, and Mr. Delight did show up at the designated place and time. The fact that there is no addressee is irrelevant. Okay, never mind. He didn't grab a cup. I wonder.
What's up, Nick?
I just had a thought. What if the blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight?
Whoa. Do you have any evidence of that?
For some reason, I just couldn't shake the feeling that there's something not quite right about this blackmail letter. Well, everyone, are you quite satisfied? Nope, not at all. It was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Okay, almost there, possibly. What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Zavari. KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, I stole data from the company. Oh. Cain Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. Here's a file that we discovered in Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money? Even though he wasn't actually Master Mystique. Oh boy. Wait, check your friend? My friend? I hate my phone. I accidentally deleted a message. Oh no. On that point, there was an unfortunate bit of chance. Okay. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Master Mystique. Okay. Do you really think that story is gonna hold up? That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid. What do you mean? I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight. 15! Cup number 15! Ronnie thinks he's Master Mystique. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. You enjoy that cup. Ha. Well, Mr. Trait. Was he trying to act like Miss Delight just now?
I thought he was actually pretty convincing.
Not nasally enough. That's why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Cain Bullard. Truly a tragedy. Now, that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Sir Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. Something you don't have, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story, and better saved for another time. Very well, another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least, not in my experience.
So, you're gonna try to connect Detective Amy to Mr. Bullard, right?
Yeah, that's right. Hopefully it won't require surgery either.
In that case, you'll have to talk about the blackmail.
That's true. Was that blackmail letter really intended for Ron?
Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for more testimony.
Maybe I'll be able to shake some contradiction loose that way. But I just went through the whole thing. Okay. Had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Let me try and go again. Okay, we went through this. Okay, so there's no connection. Okay. Stuck. Just... Who did the victim mistake? Max Mystique. Okay. So, they brought up the newspaper article. You have to wait? I guess so? And then get him, yeah. Okay, so brings up this thing. Famous thing. Defendant, yes. Okay. So what was the point where that was brought up? Because we might be able to do something. What does the blackmail letter say? Okay. Okay, so this was the same where Kane Bullard decided to investigate Master Mystique and simply mistook who he was. The blackmail letter says, if you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Red diamond. Red. So the thing is, let's go through the items, right? A crown, left hand of Hades, a portrait. Okay. So the only jewel is in fact the tear, but the tear is blue. Don't look red to me. And also that was the first crime. This is really weird. So do I use the blackmail letter here? Because that might be it. Maybe? Wait, shoot. Okay, hang on. Let me go through it. Okay. Let's present I don't know if this does anything, but... Oh god. The witness, is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Sorry, but I said... Where do you want me to present it, damn it? Is he on the wrong track? No, I think I'm on the right track. He's swearing she's getting angry. Possibly. Okay. I'm confused. Yeah, it's not obvious which statement. So it brings up the gem. Yeah, the blackmail letter is right. Okay. Maybe it's sent it to Ron Delight? Maybe it's this. I should save. Hold on. Because we're trying to prove that it's false that he sent it to Wrong Delight. Not that he wrote it. I didn't write it. Oh my god! The technicalities of this game. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few questions. I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron Delight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you got there, Junior? Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. What the heck? Show us the contradicting evidence in the context... in the content of the blackmail letter. Okay. Show us the contradicting evidence in the content of the blackmail letter. So am I supposed to, like... Oh, wait. Or am I supposed to show the jewel? Okay, I think that's it. Maybe? Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the tear of Amanen, the stolen jewel. What about it? The problem is the jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Red? Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Amanid that Master Mystique stole at all. It turns out everyone there is colorblind this whole entire time. They're like, I thought it was red. Why didn't anyone tell me it wasn't red? And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you are trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That is what you're trying to say, right, Trite? That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Well, that's what you're trying to say, right, Nick?
Yes. Oh my god. This is who Kane Bullard was actually blackmailing. What? I mean... who else? Right? There's there's nothing that... look at me? Right? Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme. I mean, it could be the red jewel on his finger, because he does have that. Do you have some sort of bias for that claim? Or basis for that claim? You have been personally involved in every single Masked Mystique case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel? Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring. Ah. That is the diamond referred to in the letter. Which means that Kane Bullard wrote the letter in order to blackmail you. Gah! Order! Order in the court. Order, I say. Don't object! Cup number 16. It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite. Wait, turns out it's just a red ring pop. Uh-oh. I don't like the way he said that. Kane Bullard blackmailing look at me? Are you for real? Yes, I am.
Nick, come on, stand up to him. Punch him in his cup.
Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. Yes, it certainly does. Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atme's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep secret? Just what was that identity? Wait, go back in time and it sounds like wait, what? Are we talking about drinking enough to go back in time? Oh, welcome back. Atme killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret?
This is what it all comes down to, Nick.
Oh, God! 1 second. Hold on. Wait. Okay. What'd I miss? Okay, so supposedly in the blackmail letter, it said that whoever was being blackmailed needed to bring a red diamond or pay 50,000. And the only person who has a red diamond is Luke Atme, because he wears a ring of a red diamond, which he received as a reward for, whatchamacallit, returning one of the items that Master Mystique stole. And Master Mystique has never stolen a red diamond. Now you must figure it out, yep. So, the issue is what identity was the blackmail letter referring to that Look at Me has. So an ace detective is obviously incorrect because everyone knows he's an ace detective. I guess say E on my timeline back like last July, but she was playing Alan Wake or something, so I didn't want it spoiled. Really? Wait, gotta use your hamster. The hamster's running! Okay, Master Mystique. So I don't think... He's not Master Mystique. Look at Me is not at all, but what if he was blackmailing Master Mystique? The identity that Look at Me wanted so desperately to keep secret was identity as a blackmailer. Hi, Steve the Wizard. How you doing? Yes. Look at Me was a blackmailer. On what grounds? Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Look at Me. Are you saying that At Me was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
You have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. I was only given 3 options, Maya. God damn it. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Look at Me. But Ron DeLite was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes. Just a few days after the Tear of Amanin heist. Hamster almost dead. Yep. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans for from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. They were from Look at Me, which is why he was there to confront you every single time. Look at that fan. What? Detailed plans? In which case, that would mean that Ron DeLite was actually Master Mystique. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. DeLite steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Look at Me. Shh! Silence! Okay? Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless, with the tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How did you... You say that I, Look at Me, was blackmailing Ron DeLite. In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Master Mystique. Well, yes. Ron DeLite started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Yep. Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise. 17th cup? Is that the last cup? Are we on 16? I lost track. Using your past testimony. In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Look at Me know that Ron DeLite was Master Mystique? He literally just proved it a second ago! Hello? He saw it in the newspaper. I think I see it. See what? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention. What do you mean? This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Ron DeLite in his guard uniform. It seems that Master Mystique didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Wait. Do you want me to keep on track of how many coffees he's been taking? Sure. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. Okay, and that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that he was Master Mystique. Yeah. What the? Wasn't it supposed to be Master Mystique? Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. He's an idiot. I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer? What a fraud! Trying to pass himself off as an ace detective. Why, you... How dare you expose me like that? Why, I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also Master Mystique. Why can't you understand that? I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why, you... How dare you even dare imply that one so smart as I could ever, as all such lowly depths, why not yourselves with those big mouths of yours? I say none of you can compare to my genius. You are all just so goon. What? The words need spaces. So you're gonna ace detective cannot handle blackmail, murder, threats. Ha ha ha. That's enough to make one laugh. Break his character. Gladly. He broke my brain. Stroke inducing. It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer.
That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme.
Yes, he is broken. Bailiff, please prepare yourself for Mr. Atme. Oh my god. What now? Is that the 17th cup or is that the 18th cup? Because I've lost track. The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling. Damn it. 20. Yeah, and I love him. Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. What? So funny.
You don't get much more in your face than that.
It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite. What do you... It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Mr. Atme was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordy Taylor the night of the murder. That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bullard. But... there's still one thing you have yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered. No! No way! I mean, it's obvious. He had the blackmail letter telling him to go there. Order. Order in the court. Well, Mr. Wright, this is it. This is the final round. I've got to prove that Atme was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer. Oh, no. It's safe. Oh no. Okay. That night, Luke Amy was at KB Security, and the defense can prove it. Just see. Yep. Well, I know what the murder weapon is now. I don't know why it's taking me this long to figure it out. It's probably he took the sword and bonked him on the head. I don't think I have evidence. Of him specifically being there. I can't prove it? I mean, I can't. What does Kane's lifts have in it? Oh, crap. It's probably... I can't prove it. Just as I thought. It does have a painting, the first jewel, the crown, and something else. But if we hear more of Detective Atmy's testimony... Oh my god. Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite. What? What do you mean? I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean. What? Have you forgotten Look At Me is here after we interrupted his own trial? And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. Okay, so what actually... Yeah, what was in the list now that we have a chance to check it? The Left Hand of Hades, a sculpture. The crown, jewel, and painting. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Master Mystique. No. Well now, Sir Lawyer, seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Master Mystique. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delight will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Okay, so I think I have to prove it somehow. Order in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness. I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is...
Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and...
By then, it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts. And it appears to this witness as much as it applies, or applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else. Mr. Atmy will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as Master Mystique, which means he'll be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
No way!
That fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmy's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer. Come on, man. Gah! Ew. Did I lose? Did I fail? Did I pick the wrong option? Is this the bad ending? Now there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent. The real killer, Luke Atme, will go free. We have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. Uh-oh. Okay. That's my alarm, so I will take a real quick break. And then we'll be back. See if there's anything that can be done. Alright. See you in a bit. Alrighty, I am back and ready to continue. Well, disappeared there for a second. Sorry for the delay. Okay, let's get back into it. So, it is now hopeless. We are doomed. Tasty warm water. Okay. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections? I object! There's gotta be something, man. We can't do this. Not like this. I refuse. Drink your coffee, you jerk. Where'd you put my coffee cup? I don't know. Did I move it? Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke at me. Ow. Thank you for the welcome, my plushie. Did I fail? Did we lose? Oh! Objection? Was that Francisca? I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you... Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? Wait, Mia? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. That voice. No way! Maya! Long time no see, Phoenix. Maya! This is the true power of the Kurain channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me. But right now, she's my mentor, Mia Fey. Yes! Let's do it! Now, let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Maya! Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony's not over yet. Mia used to tell Phoenix to buy his own games every release to boost sales. Did she? What do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. Yes, that's true, but unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Well now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I am the ace detective as well as Master Mystique. My verdict will verify that. Just as Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. Yes, but those comments appear to have no importance whatsoever. Very well, then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we the defense assert that our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor? Drink your coffee, damn it. Is something the matter, Mr. Godot? Nothing. Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look at... Let's hear it. Huh? It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot! What are you... Oh, we're doing this. Very well then. Mr. Luke at me. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your exact remarks. Defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer. So please, give us one last bit of testimony. Phoenix? This is it. This is our absolute last chance. Yes, Chief. Get wrecked. Last testimony. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordy Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job quest. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mystique outfit, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zabari. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. Okay. But how do you know all that? This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. The witness's earlier remarks did not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained, and none of them seem to contradict anything. But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? Judge, I love you! Yes! The one time you're paying attention! Oh my god. Loud gulp. I'm sorry, I'm drinking some hot water. The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look over all documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer. Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone Luke Atmey's trial any longer. This is your last chance. Okay, last chance. Hold on a sec. Just one chance? On that note. Real quick. Okay, I'm good. Then how could you know if you weren't there, argument? Exactly! How could you know? He can't know! He shouldn't know! Everything he says is a lie. Found the cup. It was in the sink. Ah, okay. Huh, it seems that the party's about to begin. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. So it would seem. What do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix. Pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. Maya, yeah. 18, 19. Where are you at cups? Cup number 17. Oh, so you assume that this is cup number 17. It seems the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradiction remark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. Oh, Very well then, Miss Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination. Okay. So I only get to press once? Is that it? Source, he made it up. Trust. Okay. I'm gonna save because I'm gonna screw it up. Okay. So it is true that I was not at Lordy Taylor, so that supports our statement. I had to leave to see about some vitally important job requests. Well, that's a lie. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. That is true. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight, okay? Not entirely true, but we'll go with it. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. Oh! Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I might be wrong here. Okay, found in the KB security building at around 1 a.m. the night of the crime. Okay, but Larry had the wallet. Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th at the night of the crime at 1 a.m. Never mind. He placed those there. Yes, he definitely placed them. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. Okay. The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. Okay, that is true. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Because you wear gloves! The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Okay, but why? Where did you get all these hearts? Theft or casual necromancy? Check fingerprints on the evidence? He placed... Wait, hold on. Yeah, so the buzzer doesn't... That is true. And we made this argument. But the killer sounded it, which is also fact because you sounded it. Because you're the killer. Mr. Light was wearing his Massive Mystique outfit, which is why he left no prints. Yeah, but you also wear gloves. The black mail letter. The victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel, which is false. Zavari, therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. This cross-examination is the only chance I have to nail him. Somewhere there's a huge contradiction and I've got to find it. As far as I can see, there's no evidence that contradicts his testimony. All you have to do is press him, and you only get one shot. The ring looks awfully suspicious on his hand. True. Okay. Wait, but what if the killer didn't use their fingertips to press the button? Yeah, they used their butt cheeks. Can he prove that he wasn't there? Because that's the thing. Okay, so let's propose for a second that everything he's saying is true. Let's take it from that angle. Okay, so he left Lordy Taylor I had to leave to see to another vitally important job, which means there was only 2 people in the KB security building. Minus the security guard who's lazy and doesn't know how to do his job. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction, okay, to inform me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. That's irrelevant. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. So Ron could have used it to get into the office, had it on his person, and then when he left, he dropped it out of his pocket after murder. I was able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. So if Ron was lying and he didn't get bonked on the head, he could have killed the guy and hit the buzzer. And he might have, I don't know why he would do that. That would be weird. Because he had gloves on, he just bonked the button and ran out after murder, but it took him 10 minutes to put him inside the safe, so he knew no one was coming. In the blackmail letter, the victim likely mistook the color of the jewel. I mean, it's feasible. Your Honor... Wait, hold on, I missed a bunch of stuff. Wait, what about butt cheeks? A big booty culture? Wait, hold on. Yeah, using butt cheeks to sound the alarm. What if there was evidence that the victim knew about the ring? That is a good point. Your Honor, what if the killer was a VTuber who has no fingerprints? So wait, how does he know Ron was wearing the costume? Wait. Also, like, how does he know any of this? Oh yeah, and also how would he know that Ron was wearing the costume because he wasn't caught there? Okay. Okay. So let's go over this again. So, if you get the report, right, of what's going on, you're the detective and stuff like that. Okay. The keycard and wallet were at the scene of the crime, so he could have figured that out. It was make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. That's true. That might have been in the report. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim had left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Light was wearing Master Mystique's outfit, which is why he left no prints. But no one has ever seen him wear the outfit because no one was there. Alive, anyway. Unless someone else was there. Okay. Just say the evidence was forged. Okay. The blackmail letter just mistook the color. Okay. I think you're right. I think the mistake is the only bit of testimony not directly supported by evidence. Wait, Ron wearing the costume is directly contradicted by Luke allegedly being Master Mystique. And that's also the other thing, except that Ron is a fanboy. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. See what happens. Let's see where this roller coaster goes. Mr. Atme, about this last remark. Oh my god. Shut up. You still don't get it, do you, Trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. This is an important statement! Accusing Ron of cosplay during a murder. What a crime! Yep. I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot. What? Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. Oh my god, thank you, Eyes! This is the perfect time to press a witness. In fact, you should badger the witness. How can you say that? Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any prints on it. Why? Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mystique outfit. Is that correct? Indeed. That's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof. No, just badger. Honey badger. Honey badger. Don't care. More like your deductions prove you're a fool. I'm sorry? Whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. Oh, 18th cup time, buddy! When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as Master Mystique when he went to the scene of the crime? That was, it was just a few hours ago. Back when my 6th cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry. I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. That's right. The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should know this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way you should have known about that. Gah! That's right! You were in the next courtroom being tried as Master Mystique. So then, enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information? By the way, drinking that much coffee can cause serious health... Wait, hold... Ah, shoot! I thought it was gonna pause. Come on, this detective must have known about it. Alright, so sorry. By the way, drinking that much coffee can cause serious health risks and permanent damage to the brain. And etc. Yep. Which is probably why his brain is smoking. That is incredibly concerning. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. Nonsense, I drink about that much coffee a day and I'm fine. Are you sure? And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mystique outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out. Only one? One way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer. But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker. So there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme. The shadow is obvious! Look at it again! I will take the shadows of all the characters and compare them. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying? Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn the statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight. Impossible. And there we go. The profile matches! I knew it! Detective Atme, you saw Master Mystique at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. And that was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. Uh-oh. Hit the deck! Get down! Not impossible, impossible. Oh god. Oh, hee hee. Are you good? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. Okay. Psycho? Yep. That's the same line you gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. Are you good? All right. I think he may have been detained or dealt with. What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who in turn was blackmailing Ron DeLight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron DeLight. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Mystique in order to escape his true crime. And to that end, he came up with this plan. To use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. Wait, he lost his shit. He was executed just off screen. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me! Hi, Ron. How's it going? Oh! I didn't realize you were here. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict. I too am a clown, honks. Oh, noes. I know, you never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that. But... I really am Master Mystique! Huh? So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it, I've been careless. Careless? What do you think, Mia? As a defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant cannot ever be tried twice for a crime in which he was found or once found innocent. Then, Master Mystique is really innocent? Yep, can't be tried twice for being Master Mystique, at least. Not for the crime he got caught for. Alright, so then he has to commit another robbery, and then we can get him. Right? It would seem so. For now. For now? Now then, this court finds the defendant not guilty. Woo! This was insane. Yep, if he gets caught stealing anything else, he's going on trial for that. Okay. Wow. Yeah, pretty sure double jeopardy doesn't work quite like this. The murder is not the same crime as theft. Wait, wasn't it like his last trial though? He was on trial for being Master Mystique and being and on trial for grand larceny? Unless I'm mistaken. Regardless, let's go with it. Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't a good for all. You see, the thing is, I'm still on Master Mystique. Alright, it's the 14th, 3:35 p.m. The judge is incredibly hungry because we missed lunch. Defendant lobby number 4. Why can't E be more like Ron and not kill people? Oh, jeez. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, It's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. Oh? I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. You mean about becoming the master of the Kurain channeling school? Wait. It's against the nature of a VTuber to show mercy to their enemies. Oh man. Wait, can't be E without murder by Mr. Quackers. No, he got tried for being Master Mystique and stealing something, got found not guilty because evidence proved it was Luke that stole the thing, which proved Luke was Master Mystique for the purposes of the crime. That's why it's why my first model got what? Jackpot. Is she possessed? I think so. Okay. Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother. Misty Faye, right? Watch over her. Will you, Phoenix? Can you, like, go to the spirit realm? I feel like we brought this up before. Can you look for Misty over there? Just say hi if you see her. Or maybe ask around if anyone's seen her. Of course. Well then, see you around. Goodbye. Mia. Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. Spirit world doesn't work like that. But it should. Wait, go to the spirit realm. It is diabolical. No wait. Nothing really matters anymore though. Wait.
Come on, just be happy already.
Maya?
You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as Master Mystique to boot.
But in exchange, I lost everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Stealing security information from KB's security, becoming Master Mystique. I did it all for one reason. For her. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything. Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. So that's why you became Master Mystique. I think we realized this before. Wait. Shadow Realm? I think you misheard me. I'm sending you to the Spirit Realm. You're gonna die. Oh, jeez. Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. With enough glue it can.
That's not true. Right, Nick?
Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
You'll be fine. And Nick can prove it.
I can? Wait. No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. I cannot. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, Ron, look at the outfit you wear when you're stealing things. You might be a criminal, but sneaky doesn't come close to applying. I can? I kind of wish you would check with me first. Mr. Delight, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together? What is there? Phoenix Wright is just how E practices for future crimes. Do you have anything that was broken and put back together? Well, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. I guess. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, so check it out. My friend actually did go to law school, so he could be a better thief. Wait, what? The secret urn? Desi was the one who found this. Desiree, your wife, she's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Oh, I forgot. He went to the police academy and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go.
Ah, there you are.
Miss Delight.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But, I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you?
Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB security. I never imagined that you were really Master Mystique either.
Best voice ever. Yay!
Miss Delight, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really leave him, are you? Come on. It's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away.
But didn't you say that you hated criminals?
Oh. I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective.
I see. Okay.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man.
Okay.
I just love a man who's so chivalrous. Chivalrous? I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement.
Desi. Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy.
Yes?
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
You too, Nicky boy.
Okay? I can feel my face going red. Congratulations! Oh, talk about bad timing. Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya? No. You got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Never, ever. No, pearls. Wait, everyone wants a Desiree, but nobody is enough of a Ron to deserve one. Right, it takes a real man to prance around with that outfit. Wait, what? So just as the case came to a close, so did my consciousness. There was a case in California where a cold case detective became a suspect in one, and the whole department had to work without alerting her. Wait, what? Short version is, as a police academy recruit, she was dating a married man and killed his wife, and they broke up after. Oh, okay. That's intense. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, Just look. Oh, here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. Are we gonna clean the splotches off of it, or like you're just gonna accept the fact that it's pink now? Yeah. We've made it to the end of episode 2. My god, that was just episode 2? Holy cow. The paint splotches build character. Nah, pink splotches add character. Choose the both of you. A brand new episode has been added. Yep, saving is good. Double save. Okay. The paint is part of the history. Alright. Guess that's good. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Of what? This case is extremely clear. Uh-oh. Hey, my brain cell. Wait, what? I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! I didn't do it! The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from the poisoned cup of coffee. What? No! You're wrong! I know what I saw. I saw... What the heck? Wait, finish the chapter near the end of the stream. Perfect timing. Yep, to leave on a cliffhanger. Was the one-armed man. What? I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Why does he look like Phoenix? Huh? This sounds like the case of, Mia's former police buddy? Friend? Romantic partner? The drink? Why won't anyone believe me? The one who wait, he has 4 fingers. Very suspicious. Angel dust. Uh-oh. Not you. Well, I'd say... Okay. I didn't have enough time to read that. Oh, this guy again. This court finds the defendant... Oh my god! I lost before I even started. Okay, well this is a first. This court is adjourned. No! I lost to Mr. Payne? No! Wait! What did I do? January 6th. It's already next year? 10:03 a.m.? Right in co-law offices? Well, I appeal. Well, I failed so hard. I didn't even get to try.
The start of a new year always makes me feel like I could take on the world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I have decided that our resolution should be... Safari. Take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Wait, oh, January 6th. the holiest day in the American Empire. Wait, opening in media res with Phoenix losing a trial to a tutorial enemy. Probably the second worst thing that happened on January 6th. May we never stop talking about it. It will always be relevant. Wait, what? Hey, pal. Hi! Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Now listen up, Wright. I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah. Me too. Alright, pal. You've got some explaining to do.
Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but...
Yay! Thanks.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey! What about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her at present, have you?
God, my... no. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Haha! Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now, let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine?
Hey! I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
What? Trounced? Let me see that. What the heck? The defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
What? Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news. You mean?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. The heck is going on?
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way! You don't mean...
A phony
Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. Okay. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean? What am I gonna do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong, at least not that I can remember. Better take a look. Make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overruled.
I guess the New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, how does someone... Oh yeah, the judges. Yeah, unfortunately I don't want either. Okay, wait. Ah, shoot! Damn it. I clicked. I shouldn't have clicked! Okay. After that, I got back to the precinct, dropped by, if you need something, okay, pal? Alright. Guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? Some sort of guy, would do that? Or what sort of guy would do that? Okay. What to do?
So, what's our first move?
I guess we go down to the detention center and talk.
Wait a sec, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? I can't speak.
Welcome back. Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this.
Wonder if he looks exactly like you.
You're phony. What? Oh my god.
Yep.
I don't even think that's correct. I don't know if that's even close. Well, clearly the imposter wants to get in all of Phoenix's money. Phoenix backwards. Yeah, but how does one even say that backwards? And holy crap, my internet is being screwed. Oh no, what'd I miss? Apparently someone impersonated us and went to trial and got someone thrown in jail. So that's fun. And they lost to Mr. Payne of all people too. I mean, I hope not. Shudder. And what kind of name for an evil double is Shinny up? Anyway. But damn, I know I missed a lot. Some alarm will come up. Yep.
Hi, Nick. I've got it.
If you're going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no.
Spoil sport.
Okay.
Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual? Or was it just me?
What do you mean?
I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who just found out he's going to be a dad or something.
Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
I'm sorry, what? Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Alright. So before we really get into it, let's save here. And I'll have to stop until next time. Oops. Quickly make an adjustment here. Yep. Okay. And for now, I'll have to place up my schedule. Alright. So, let's place this up. Yeah, Gumshoe wouldn't steal Edward's boyfriend. That's true. Alright. So, I regularly stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times each day. In approximately 4 hours from now, since it is Mystery Monday, we'll be playing some Sam & Max, The Devil's Playhouse. Now, we are deviating next week from the regular schedule of stuff, and I've been looking into some games. So first, we'll be playing some Silent Hill 2, and I'm thinking we'll be playing that on Saturdays and Sundays. We might as well have both streams for that, as the game is pretty long, far longer than I thought it would be. So we'll see how far we get over next week, and we might have to continue it into the week after that. Let's see, what else? So I'd also like to play a game called Cursed Digicam, which involves you receiving a cursed digital camera that captures ghosts from and it's found on a strange website, I suppose. It is a Chillo's Arts game. Next one being The Cabin Factory, where you inspect cabins as to whether they are haunted or not. Amati, where you play as a photographer entering the Great Pyramids to photograph pharaoh Rudiment's remains and are soon overwhelmed by a sinister curse. Yay! And depending on how things go, we might incorporate some other games. So some past games that I had were Fears to Fathom, Iron Bark Lookout, Mimic Search and Rental, possibly even Squirrel Stapler, Fatal Frame. That I did not include. I will look into I will look into that. But we'll have these other games on Fridays and Mondays. Also, we have Silent Hill on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see how many we can get through. So I think that's it for now. So thank you so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day. To see you again. Alrighty. Bye.